Deep in Allen Parish, you'll find Grant Christmas Tree Farm, a 75-acre lot with hundreds of trees. And on that farm is Gray Anderson, who's owned the family business for about 20 years.
I was working in Tennessee, and my father-in-law wanted the grandkids closer, so he talked us into buying the farm, and we moved home and bought the farm and went into business.
Harvesting a field of trees takes about 5 years of preparation before they are ready to be sold. From growing the roots to planting the trees to maintaining their classic shape, it's an extremely meticulous job, and there are many variables that can determine the success of a tree farm. Anderson says the economy as well as weather conditions in southwest Louisiana have made these last few years hard on the business.
Ever since Hurricane Laura, all the trees on the farm, we had about 12,000 trees on the farm in the ground. They were all blown over. We stood them up. Delta came, blew them all over. The following year, we had a severe drought. And then we had a hard freeze that burned about 2 feet out of the tops of all the trees. So it's been really tough the past 3 years as far as the weather goes. The economy has definitely affected us this year. So we've seen sales that are lower than they were pre-hurricane.
While trying to keep the price of their trees stable under the circumstances, the farm has been forced to make some unwanted price markups on extra experiences it offers.
The cost of insurance and the cost of operating the farm, we have started charging admission into our play area, which has given us a lot of kickback.
But things seem to be looking up for the farm, and the weather has made this year's growing season much better.
We had a really wet spring, which is good for the older trees, is bad for the younger ones. And then we went from being real wet into a drought. But the bigger trees were well-established root systems, did fine, and we had a really good crop of trees this year.
Anderson is optimistic about the future of the farm and is hopeful that one of his kids or grandchildren will one day take over.
I'm still able to shear trees and take care of the farm, and I'm happy doing that. I would love to see this tradition continue.
In Allen Parish, Chloe Hebert, 7 News.